Responsibility centers. This is actually one way, it's another method of accounting in which you create different responsibility centers within organization. And then, of course, a responsibility center could be a department, it could be probably a product. And then there is someone who is heading or leading that department. He becomes the person who is responsible for certain activity. So the objective of creating responsibility centers is to actually allocate responsibilities to different departments and then in return to different people who are responsible for that department. Again, like I said, that it's the objective, the purpose of creating responsibility centers is to assign responsibilities. So we say responsibility accounting is a system of accounting that segregates revenues and costs into areas of personal responsibility to monitor and assess the performance of each part of an organization. So we actually, so the bigger objective we have with us, the overall corporate goal we have with us, and within that goal, we break it down into revenues, we break it down into costs and into, profits and etc. And then we assign that those smaller targets or goals with respect to costs and revenues to different people and different departments. And then we see how good or how bad they are doing or they are performing. So a responsibility center is a function or department of an organization that is headed by a manager who has direct responsibility for its performance. We also call them line managers. So, for example, production department has some responsibility, and the production manager, who is the line manager, he is responsible for achieving that responsibility, for delivering that responsibility. So production department could be a responsibility center. HR department is a responsibility center. IT department could be a responsibility center. So maybe a transport department could be a responsibility center who is responsible for transporting the goods. Warehouse manager itself is a responsibility center where the warehouse manager is responsible of providing the safe and secure storage of the goods which are produced in the company and so on. So if a manager is to bear responsibility for the performance of their area of the business, they will need information about its performance. Yes, it is sure that if you are assigning someone a responsibility, they have to manage the tasks, they have to manage their activities, and to in order to manage their activities, they need information about how good or bad they are doing or what resources are available to them. So the information which we give to these responsibility centers or these managers, there are three very common questions: that what are their resources? So if I tell the production manager that you are responsible to produce me 100,000 units per month, and then he says, okay, tell me what equipment do I have? How many people do I have? So how am I going to deliver that responsibility? So they need to know what are their resources in terms of finances, inventories of raw materials, spare machine capacity, labor availability, etc., etc. The second question always which we ask is at what rate are their resources being consumed, which means that how fast are they working, how quick are they working, so how fast the labor force is working, how quickly are the raw materials being used up and so on. And finally they want to see that how well are the resources being used, which means that if we are achieving the goals or not, if we are achieving the targets or not. So these are the three common questions or three types of information which we provide to the managers of responsibility centers. Now, when it comes to responsibility centers, we divide responsibility centers into four different types. Okay. Number one is cost center. Number two is profit center. Number three is revenue center. And number four is investment center. Now, if you ask me, the correct order of this, the correct order should have been number one. Actually, this should be number one, the revenue center. Number two should be the cost center. And then, of course, revenue minus cost, number three should be the profit center. And number four is the investment center. It does not matter. You can put them in any order to understand. But the logical sequence, in my opinion, should be revenue center. So this is actually the sales department. So revenue center means that department which is responsible for generating the revenue. So remember that if you try to understand revenue, any responsibility center, you see that what type of goals are given to them. What are their targets? So targets will define. So the revenue department does not have a target related to cost. The revenue department has a target which is related to the revenue. I mean, the revenue department means the sales department. So the sales department, their target is revenue. So they are revenue center. IT department does not generate revenue. IT department, their target is defined in terms of cost, that I'm going to give you $100,000 and you have to provide the IT services to the company. So HR department, I'm giving you $500,000, your budget, your target, and you have to manage activities within 500,000. So you are a cost center then. So the target, whatever type of target you give them, they become that center. If I give you a target which is related to sales or revenue, you are a revenue center. If I give you a target which is based on cost, you are a cost center. If I give you a target which is based on profit, I say, okay, you have to generate this much of profit. I'm not talking about cost, I'm not talking about revenue or sales. I'm saying you must give me, a profit, for example, 20% return or maybe $20 million. So you have to give me this much of profit. So then you become a profit center. And investment center, if I give you some, return on investments, you become the investment center. So for example, the production department has got nothing to do with the investment. It is not an investment center. Production department has got nothing to do with the profits. Production department says, I produce the product and I give it to you. Now, how do you sell it? For how much do you sell it? How much profit do you make it? I'm not concerned with that. You ask me to make 100 units, I give you 100 units. And you ask me to make 100 units for $1,000. So I make 100 units for $1,000. I give it to you. I'm a cost center. I don't know when you sell it or not sell it. So I'm not a revenue center. I don't know how much profit do you make it. I'm not keeping the book. So I'm not a profit center either. So you have to understand that what the targets which you give to them, this will define whether they are a revenue center or a profit center or a cost center or an investment center. Primarily, revenue center is usually the sales department. Cost centers are all other departments which are incurring the costs. For example, production department is a cost center. HR, IT, accounting, marketing, sales, all of these are cost centers. Profit center profit center is that one part of the business in which the revenues and costs both are coming. I'll give you an example for a profit center. For example, this is a bank which is called Alpha Bank. And Alpha Bank has many different branches. Probably they have 100 branches. So each branch, it does have revenue, and each branch, it does have expenses, and each branch, it makes some profit. So this branch is actually a profit center. So the branch itself, so I've got branch A, B, C, D, E. So this is a small branch. I say, end of the year, you must give me $2 million profit. This is a bigger branch. I say every year you must give me $5 million profit. So I'm giving the targets to these branches in terms of profits. And I say, go and do whatever activities you do, but bring me $2 million in profit. I need $2 million profit from this branch. So this branch, it becomes the profit center. Okay, so because it does have revenues, it does have expenses, and the sum total of revenues and expenses is profit. So you are a profit center. Now, when they make $2 million profit, do you think that the manager of this particular branch can decide what to do with this 2 million? Can he go and start making investments somewhere? The answer is no. He does not have authority. What he does, he sends this $2 million to the head office. So this is the bank's head office, and everybody, whatever profit they make, they send it back to the head office. He sends back $2 million here, they send back $5 million here. So head office is actually not responsible for making the profits. So his head office is not a profit center. Profit centers are these branches, but then whatever profit they make, this profit they send back to the head office, and then head office says, oh, I've got 2 million from here, plus I have 5 million coming in from another branch, plus I have 3 million coming in from another branch. I've got $10 million. What to do with that $10 million? So head office has the authority to make investments or to invest this $10 million. So head office will be called as the investment center. Okay, so head office will be the investment center in this situation. So anyone who is taking the decisions or responsible, head office is responsible for how to invest this 10 million. Branch is responsible how to earn 2 million. Branch is a profit center, head office is an investment center. So this is how we segregate the responsibilities between different parts of the organization. And then we see how good or bad they are doing, because to the investment center, which is head office, the shareholders will tell them that you will receive this much of money from different branches, you are responsible to invest this money, and you should be investing and giving us return of like 15%. So invest our money and give 15% return to the shareholders. So their target is 15% return on investment. Cost centers, a cost center act as a collecting place of certain costs before they are analyzed further. Cost centers may be a department, like I said, production department, HR, IT, marketing, sales. It could be a machine or a group of machines. Yeah, it is also possible. Cost center could be a machine as well. In some cases, the entire department, in some cases, just one machine, maybe one asset. Okay. Maybe a cost center could be a project as well. You are starting a new project, maybe development of a software. So that software development project becomes cost center. So all the costs which are associated with the development of that software will be added to that particular project. So a cost center could be department, machine, or project. Profit centers, like I said, branches. In profit centers, you have revenues and you have cost both. Profit centers, they do have revenue centers and they do have cost centers inside, because that's why they are called profit center, revenue minus cost. You might have revenue center, which is usually the sales department, which is responsible for generating the sales. And then you have investment centers, which are responsible for making investments. Okay. Usually it is head office, usually it is treasury department or that part of the organization within the head office, like treasury or investment department, which is making investments.